So I get a text at night after the guys are done. The customer says, your guys didn't clean up well. I was like, excuse me? They sent me a picture of like a dustpan full of like little bit of like maybe remnant. And you know what I said? I even called my guys. Hey man, I'm sorry. Yeah. That's not our standard.
For sure.
I understand.
In the back of your mind though.
I was like, this freaking house is like trash. There's like dog hair. There's crap everywhere. And then, but again, you have to wire your mind to like hold back and say, motherfucker, like, hey, this like your house, or like whatever. But again, they're number one. They're the priority. To your point, with the residential user or end user, whereas on the commercial side, they're not going to be nitpicking you every day. I mean, you still have to have a standard, but on the residential side, you run the risk some people are just there every day, like. And that's part of it, right? And that's how you get better, by making sure you take care of all these clients that have these higher expectations. Again, I'm fine with that. But then you run into some of those that you're like, okay, all right, well, maybe, sure, we didn't do the best, and so sure enough, we sent my guys the next day.
Exactly.
Make sure we cleaned up, mopped it up really well. The areas that we did, again, mind you, the rest of the house is still trash, but this is brand spanking new, man. But that mindset and the ability to kind of work with those clients, that's the challenge, right? Because not everyone's going to have the easygoing kind of like, oh, good job, here's your check,
but like you said, you have to treat each and every one of them
and you know
the
what?
exact same.
And Tom, I love him to death, and we took care of him, and
Thanks,
he
Tom.
paid us. But that's part of it, and that's probably part of the reason why some people don't succeed in business, because they would probably say, F you, and you're crazy, and then there you go, you get a 2-star review.
Do you remember when we showed up there?
But I mean, that's what you have to learn to do, is to work with
We do, and that's kind of what
we've
figured out through the years. It's not even really the construction part of it, because the typical homeowner doesn't know if you're framing correctly. They don't know if you're putting in a pan liner right. But what they do know is that you're keeping their house clean.
Yeah.
So, and you take those.
That's more telling of you than anything else, like keeping a good environment.
You need to do what you say you're going to do, show up on time, be clean and respectful. It's pretty much, the key to success, I think, with a business. If you can do that,
for sure,
that's what everybody knows, right?